So today we're gonna get the ball valve from the cistern that's down 9 feet that comes up in this 2-inch. That's the inlet for the booster pump to go to the pressure tank. But since the tank's that high, I need to go ahead and put the ball valve in so I can finish filling that. Because if I don't put the ball valve in and I fill that, the water level will be about that high. So if I cut the pipe, water will come out. I'm not 100% sure how much water's in there, so water might still come out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a PVC TA. This is one of these things. We're gonna see how many inches the pipe goes in, which is 1.5 inches. So it's 1.5 inches. So there's 1.5 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and add another 1.5 inches. Then I'm gonna add another 1.5 inches. Then I'm gonna add another 1.5 inches. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this pipe's in concrete. Once I glue that on there, if something ever happened to this, I'd have to cut it, and I need more room to be able to glue another one on. So I got 3 times the times to glue it on. Now I use the threaded ones with a ball valve on the pipes that go underground. In case something happens to this ball valve, I can actually technically unscrew it off there and screw a new one on. So let's go ahead and prep this. Well, we can cut this pipe. Let's just verify the measurements one more time. Measure twice, cut once. So we're on where we need to be, so we'll go ahead and cut the pipe. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look how much above the water I was. So that's how high the water is in that tank. That's how much I was above it. So, try to get all this stuff out, which is fine. I'll fill the tank and then I'll open the ball valve and let some out next time. So we'll go ahead and clean that up. Wow, that was a good estimation right there. I didn't know, but here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep the TA. Get the channel locks here. Because since this screws on to this piece, I want to get it on there really tight so when I glue it, my ball valve is where I want it to be, instead of gluing this and then trying to screw it and this winds up over there and being tight. Now on Teflon tape, you want to go the opposite direction of the threads. So that way it don't unroll the Teflon tape. So you go the opposite directions of the threads. Oh no, this is, might be cold, I don't know. Here we go. The manufacturer recommends you go at least 4 rounds. So that's 4. I'm gonna go 1 more just for fun, because it's just gonna seal it better. I'm gonna go ahead and screw that in here. Tighten it. I gotta be tightening if it was already glued to the pipe. Remember, it is plastic, so that's probably pretty tight. It won't turn no more. So it shouldn't leak. So now, we're gonna glue our ball valve on. Oh. We got our primer and our glue. Most people don't think you're supposed to prime. I don't know. I'm not trying to get political. I always do because that's what inspection requires. So I do it. Primer is always really, really messy too. So we'll give that a second to set up and dry. To my knowledge, primer is meant to clean and roughen up the surface, getting it ready for glue. And it says use between minus 15 Fahrenheit and 110 Fahrenheit. We're definitely in that realm. As soon as it's not tacky, then you can apply your glue. I mean, do what you want. I never go less on the glue. I really glue it because this is what makes the bond. Just what I do. You can do what you want to do. And this one's really cold. See, I want my valve facing that way because there's going to be a wall right here. And that's all the projects we're going to get done today, y'all. I'll see you on the next video. We'll connect all the rest of the pipes that go to the house and each camper and the future building builds. Stay tuned.